Alright, so this is a review on Nolay's EP. Yes, he has released an EP. It's called Kalas. So let's just get straight into it, yeah? Straight into it. So first we're going to discuss the artwork. The artwork I think is impressive. The reason why I say it's impressive because with the artwork, there's art, right? Sometimes people can just slap on, do what they want to do and keep it simple. Although this is simple, it's also art at the same time. Let me explain something. Right, in the middle, right? She's basically standing in the middle, yeah? Deep it, she's standing in the middle, but it's like her head, she's turned slightly, but she now, with her head, she's turning and she's looking at you. Or looking at me, but looking at you. But anyway, and then in the middle of her, right, is her name, Nolay, in big letters, right? Now, the O, yeah, in her name, you can see the size of a nyash. I mean, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. Sex sells. Now, not to say that Nolay is all about sex, but because if you know about Nolay, you know she's far from that. But if she's ready to deliver that, she will deliver that if that's necessary. Not if it's necessary. Forget it. Anyway, you know what I mean. She's capable of spitting about anything that she wants to spit about. Do you see what I mean? But if she wanted to use her sex appeal to sell, she could have done that a long time ago. A long time ago. I've been had a crush on her. But anyway, let's keep it moving. But yeah, so I like the artwork as a whole. So there's 7 tracks on this EP, or technically 5 if you manage the skits. So there's I'm Back, then Call from A, which is the skit, then there's Gang Shit, then there's Big Clips, then there's another Call from A, which is another skit, then there is Sex, then there is Griselda. Now, remember I was talking about, you know, if she's ready to spit bars in regards to sex, she could do that if she wants. Well, she did that in this EP. But she did it in a way where it wasn't so, how to explain it? It wasn't like the obvious, if that makes sense. As in, I don't know how to explain it. Because there's some women that rap, from my personal opinion, yeah, that all they do is rap about sex. So it becomes boring to me. And I know you probably think, what about guys then? Even when some guys rap about drugs or whatever the case may be, sometimes to me it just gets boring after a while. Like, what else can you rap about? Like, what else can you talk about in your music? Allow it. Like, live your life. Tell a story about what you've been through. Like, you know me? Like, there's levels to this. Anyway, now, I don't know if I've got a particular favourite on this album. Yeah, or the EP, should I say. I am disappointed that there isn't the song Corn or Hate Me on here, seeing as she released those tracks. And there was another tune she released as well at the back end of last year. I can't remember what song it was. Let me see if I can see it. I have to forget. I thought she would have at least put that on the EP. You see what I mean? That's cool. That's cool. I don't know what that was. I think that was what? I think that was like, you know what, with the plastic bags and it just rips easily and then it gets stuck into your hand. Like, what the fuck? But anyway. Yeah, so I do like the way, at first I wasn't really liking the hook on I'm Back. I just thought it was a bit corny, I won't lie. Like, I won't lie to you. But then when I listened to it again, I realized, nah, you know what? She has a vibe, there's a vibe to it. And then even when she's, I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's sometimes the first listen, you're not always gonna judge a song right. Sometimes on the first listen, you could listen. Listen. For the first listen, you may judge it right. It depends, right? It depends. But that song grew on me. The hook grew on me. But I do like the context of it. But yeah, let's hope she's back for good though. Yeah. Now I want to see an album. Yeah, I want to see a proper album rollout. Get me? Like, obviously, sometimes you got to build up because or the era that we're living in, like there's going to be some that are not aware of her, and she can build up a new fan base that's going to support her and all that stuff there. Like, anyway, speaking of that, there was one particular, I think it was in a skit, and the guy was saying that, like, with her attitude or something like that, about how to market her. And it just got me thinking, like, this is one of the main excuses that some artists or some managers or whatever the case may be, or some record labels or whatever may use when they think when it comes to a black artist, especially if it's a woman as well, like they don't know how to market them, or they don't know, you see what I mean? Because they won't sell. No. How you brand, it's like marketing is all about branding. Yeah, once you understand who they are and what they represent, and you know what who their target market is, it will be easy to market, easy, like easy. Because I'll never forget, I'll never get to that, like industry politics. But anyway, yeah. So the other track that I do like is Gang Shit. That's gang shit. That's gang shit. If you see my reaction video to that, if you haven't seen my reaction video to that, go watch that straight after this. But yeah, just trying to think. Yeah, but other than that, I feel like as usual, I take one song of the in context, out of context. It is what it is. But even before I do that, because of the title of the EP, I was expecting, even though I knew the track list already, I was really hoping that there would be a feature with RA and Snap Capone, because when I think of the word Kalas, I immediately think of Snap Capone or RA immediately. But you know, maybe there's going to be another remix, another collaboration, because she collaborated on the tune Mortal Kombat remix by RA. So maybe what happened, I don't know. I would like to see it happen, because I like the fact that when artists collaborate with different artists, you know what I mean, expand their fan base and stuff like that, and get me. And yeah, so well, and I've done a reaction video to that, so make sure you go watch that afterwards as well. But yeah, the song I'm gonna take and use out of context or in context is what it is I'm Back. Because you see, when you are, sometimes you may have a feeling where you feel like you're not really yourself, or you haven't been yourself of late. And listen, I've been there, like I've personally been there, and it's like, it's not a thing where, I don't want to say you're low on confidence, but sometimes it is that. So in fact, no, it is that. But you're always growing and evolving anyway. But it's for me, what happened was someone, there's a couple things that people were saying about me, like people I knew or whatever, like not so I wouldn't have said it as negative, it was just the way they were perceiving things, and I was trying to, let's put it this way, I was trying to impress them, basically. So when you live your life trying to impress others, yeah, that's what happens. And when they now, you know, disappear out of your life or whatever, it's like, now you're fucked up, because it's like, you were trying to impress them, and whatever you did and how they reacted to that, it backfired. So now you're like, now you don't know whether you're coming or going. But how I got my confidence back, yeah, how I got my confidence back for me to say that I'm back, yeah, one, I grew back my hair, yeah, believe it or not, there was a time when, you know, I never had my hair, like I just cut it all off. But that was mainly because of the fact of, when I was trying to be like my uncle, innit, I can't even lie, because he was cutting his own hair, so I thought, he can do his, I'm going to do mine too like that. But then I realised, boom, I can actually do a proper shape up. This is where I initially look and I actually feel better. Even when I go out, yeah, I can see the reactions from people. Like I can draw a certain level of attention, and that's also in addition to my confidence, because my hair adds to my confidence. That's why some people may feel insecure about their hairline, like some man them, like, but because it's a part of who they are. But the other thing I'm gonna add is the fact of what also helped me is relearning what my true personal mission on earth is, aka my purpose. Because at one point I thought it was to do with music, and it probably was at that time. but then that time is now gone, and now it's to do with, you know, rebuilding the infrastructure in the African and Caribbean diaspora. That is my mission. That is my personal mission on earth. And although it's bigger than me, yeah, it's a thing of what brings me confidence is I'm able to, even though I'm still passionate about music, it's like, it's put me in a situation where, for example, you know, I can listen to Nolay's EP or react to her songs and stuff like that. And you know what I mean? And just be authentic with everything that I'm doing. And naturally, I'm attracting certain people. And it's a good look, it's a good vibe. And I feel even more confident because of that. But not to go off into a tangent and all that stuff there. The whole point of that story there was to let you know that you need to learn exactly what your personal mission on earth is, aka your purpose, because that's going to add to your confidence. Plus, the other thing is I learned how to develop more as a man, yeah, and that also added to my confidence too. So if you click the link in the description box below, yeah, you get access to online courses such as, you know, Road to Relationship, because in that course there, you'll learn how to develop yourself. Let's say you're a woman, right? You learn how to develop yourself further as a woman. That's going to add to your confidence. And if you're a man, the same course, you'll learn how to develop yourself as a thoroughbred alpha male. Well, yes, you can be an alpha male. Don't ever get it twisted. Those traits are naturally within you. Yeah, it's about knowing what those traits are and developing those traits naturally. And also the course to do with career and business. That's where we're going to learn exactly what your personal mission on earth is, aka your purpose. So you'll be able to be on that mission, do what's necessary, and combine everything together, and you're going to be confident, and you're really going to feel like you're back. Yeah, and other people are going to feel like you're back, but then you're back bigger and better. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, back to the EP. I'm going to give this 8 out of 10. Could do without the skits, could do with more other songs on the EP. I know EP is usually short, but if I was to take out the skits, I would replace them with, you know, the tunes that she released at the back end of 2020. Yeah. But yeah, the link to the EP is in the description box below. Make sure you go stream that, stream that as much as possible, share it, get me supporting Nolay, that's gang shit. Yeah. But anyway, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, because you never know the video you suggest, which you can leave in the comment section below. That could be next.